ready, bro?
Bro, I'm ready for this. Are you ready? That's the question.
6, let's go. Here we go.
Yes!
Roll. The brand new intro brought to you by Mark.
With a dream is with a dream to pursue. Everything is from my point of view. Now listen up without further ado. You're listening to DISAMOOD. What did you think? That's all I want to know right now.
Guys, you checked it out in the last episode. I snuck it in there without even telling y'all.
Did y'all catch it?
Yeah. Did y'all catch it? But yeah, Mark, great job on that.
Appreciate it.
We're gonna keep improving.
Always, we're gonna change it up a little bit.
Full track for the
full track, man.
Podcast.
We gotta make it happen for sure.
Guys, welcome to episode number. What episode is this,
I think
bro?
this is number 6. Yeah,
6.
Number 6, baby.
Of episode DISAMOOD.
Of
episode DISAMOOD, bro. Oh, I'm rusty, bro. All right.
It's all good. It's all good. Check it out. Let's go.
How you doing, bro?
And I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
You came in today. We're filming pretty later than usual.
We
Where
are.
were you?
We
Where
are.
were you?
So I was out of town, hanging out with the fam bam.
Yeah.
We had to go visit the in-laws. They live about 2 hours east of us, so we made a trip. And we came in last night, hung out with them a little bit, and then ended up just crashing out, waking up early in the morning. We went fishing this morning, which was freaking awesome.
Oh man, I haven't been fishing in a while.
Really?
I love fishing.
We didn't catch anything though, so it's kind of nah.
Oh dang,
it's all good though.
Was it at a lake?
Yeah, so they got a lake on the actual piece of land they have.
Gotcha.
So we just go fishing
Private
out there.
lake.
Yes.
Nice. I had celebrated my mom's birthday yesterday.
Nice.
I went to Texas Roadhouse, one of our favorite spots to go out to eat.
So I absolutely love their bread and their butter.
My weakness, that cinnamon, brother.
If I could figure out how to make that
at home,
I would literally be having tons more rolls.
It'll be so.
Who can vibe with me on that?
I'll be like 300 pounds bigger, bro.
Me too. The cinnamon butter is what gets it because it's like cinnamon honey butter too. So it's like amazing.
It's really good, bro.
What else is going on in your world?
Man, I sent you a video. Was it yesterday or a couple days ago?
You did. What was it? You got to remind me. Which one was it? Because there's a couple.
Eminem Fire, bro.
Oh my gosh. Guys, if you have not seen this Eminem Fire video or whatever it's called.
It's Darkness.
Darkness. That's what it was. Darkness.
Yeah. It's just fire. That's how
it was. It was absolutely fire. But
it's an amazing song that caught a lot of people by surprise. So yesterday I was watching YouTube videos of people reacting to the music video.
What was everyone's reaction?
Man, as soon as they find out what it's about, it's just like they sit back and they pause the video and they're like, "Oh my God, is he doing this?"
And I told my wife after I actually saw it, I was like, "You have got to look at this like stat."
Yeah, because it's his thing, bro. Like those type of subjects is what fits him. It's what fits him, and he did it in such a smart and lyrical way. He was like you didn't know the person at the hotel in the video if it was him or if it was that guy who it actually was. So the music video is about the Vegas shooting.
Guys, the Las Vegas shooting. The one that was like a massacre.
Crazy, terrible,
It was bad. It was horrible.
They're probably making a movie about it someday because it's just the planning, everything that happened, the tragedies, the
tons of lives lost.
Man,
it's devastating.
And so, he was promoting gun violence and, trying to get the awareness brought to it, but it's just the fire, the lyric. I mean, Eminem is
went at it,
bro.
He went at it.
He dropped the whole album. I haven't listened to the whole album. I've listened to a couple songs, and it's good. It's better than the last album.
I gotta check out the album now.
Yeah, check it out.
You're hyping it up, man,
bro. It's so good.
But here's the thing: when M puts out a song or an album flat out, you could tell he's put time and like his whole mental game is in it. You know what I mean? And he comes harder than anything. So when I look forward to whenever he releases an actual album.
Yeah, his storytelling and the way he puts the lyrics to have double entendres.
Yeah.
It's just so good, especially in this song.
If y'all haven't checked it out, check it out. And let us know what you guys think. What's y'all's feedback on that and how he addressed it?
What you think about the video? If you haven't watched it, go check it out. It is so good. It's trending on YouTube.
We'll leave a link in the description. That way you can check it out.
Yeah. Bro,
what else?
We got cheaters in Texas.
Cheaters,
bro. It's been trending like all week on Twitter. It affects me deeply because it's my sport.
Okay.
We got cheaters in the ML.
In the MLB?
My gosh.
Major League Baseball.
In Major League Baseball, bro. The Astros have been cheating they won the 2017 championship by cheating.
What happened?
So let me break this down to you, man.
Because when cheating's in baseball, I mean, there's not too many things you can really do.
No, and there's so much baseball culture and baseball rules that are not real rules, but they're just in between the players.
Right.
There's been somewhat kind of cheating. There's tar that pitchers use. So
so you got more control over the ball when you're pitching it.
Yeah. And so there's lots of pitchers who hide it all over their body, inside a glove,
behind their ear.
And almost every team has a pitcher who does that. It's just like known, but it's not very called that. You don't call it out much because everybody does it. Because if you call it out on the other person's teams, they can easily find somebody on your team to do it.
I got you.
It's very universal. It's not legal, but a lot of people know it happens in baseball. Well, this is about sign stealing. So
stealing
the signs that the catcher's giving the pitcher. So the pitch is to throw.
Okay.
So sometimes runners that are on second base behind the pitcher can sometimes see the signs.
And strategically
try to tell the batters or the people on the bench what's going on, which is, people do it. It's part of the game. Strategy.
It's just frowned upon a little bit.
Yeah, it's frowned upon if you make it obvious.
Right.
You're making it obvious. Well, this team, Houston, took it to the next level.
What'd they do?
They had a camera in the outfield recording the catcher giving the signals with a TV in the dugout in the hallway.
Way.
And they would like to signal. Let's say they were trying to signal every time the pitcher was going to throw a fastball.
Okay.
So whenever the pitcher was going to throw a fastball and they caught it on camera and person inside with the TV sees it, bangs the trash can. So that way the batter, if he hears the trash can being banged, he's about to throw a fastball.
Oh, dang.
Like, it's crazy, bro. And
so they had like almost like a relay system.
Yes. And it had to be live footage. It had to be their own specific camera because they couldn't use a camera being used by the TV network because there's a delay.
So did they find a camera?
They've seen pictures of TV being posted. I don't know if they found cameras. I think they would take them down, but it's so obvious they had a camera of their own because they can't use the TV signal because it's delayed and it would be too late.
Wow.
They have to have their own system set up so it's instant. So yeah,
these guys got smart all of a sudden, boy.
And then word started coming out these past couple of days that some of these guys on the Houston Astros, supposedly, because we don't know, allegedly, but it's really obvious. I'll give you an example really soon.
Okay,
but that they had buzzards inside their shirts, inside their jerseys.
What does that mean? Like
yeah, something that can just buzz.
Okay,
so instead of banging on a trash can, you would just feel a buzz. If you feel a buzz, there's a fastball coming.
Is that why the guy was running and he was like, don't rip off my shirt?
So Jose Altuve, that's the example that I was wanting to talk about. When this happened, bro, when I saw him do that, it's very weird. Everybody, because usually they celebrate by ripping the guy's shirt off. I was like, yeah, they mess with him. Whenever it's a walk-off win. But Altuve this time, he was pointing to his shirt when he was running from third to home because he just hit a home run to win the game.
Right.
He was running home and he started holding his shirt together and saying, "Don't take it off. Don't take it off," pointing to his jersey. "Don't take it off."
Oh my God. That's like caught red-handed.
Dude, there's no...
You look guilty.
Guilty as charged, bro, because... After they celebrated, they didn't rip his shirt off. He ran inside while everybody was celebrating on the field, getting their shirts, getting their hats, because they're going to the World Series. He went inside the dugout, disappeared, and came back out with his celebrative shirt now that he won.
What?
Bro. And then on the interview that he gave right after the game, he said that he's shy, didn't want to take it off, that his girl got on to him last time he took off his shirt.
All I hear is excuses.
Bro, please.
I hear excuses.
It's not like you got a fat tummy like us, bro.
Oh my God. If that's not cheating red-handed, I don't know what is.
It's so weird. Everybody loves to rip
Do they
off
not
their
have
shirt.
cameras in the locker room?
They do, bro, and I think that's what they caught him. I don't think like the whole major league has cameras in the locker room and dugout stuff, but the teams do.
Okay, so they need to review the footage. I mean, I'm sure someone has it.
Tapes disappear, camera wasn't working, bro. But I've seen pictures.
Slide them a couple thousand.
There has been pictures of the TV setup they had inside to see that. But
man, him.
Bro, it's crazy. Sports going through a whole bunch of stuff. The owner of the team for Houston, he got fined $5 million. The team got fined $5 million. The coach got a 1-year suspension, and the GM who manages
all because
everything,
of this going on.
Because of this, after the investigation they did, they got 1-year suspensions.
Oh my god!
But the owner of Houston actually just went ahead and fired the coach. He fired the GM who's under the owner.
Right.
And they're starting new. None of the players really got punished, which is why.
Because they want to give the person the punishment who was the mastermind behind it.
And they say the mastermind was the bench coach.
What?
Who now is the coach for the Red Sox.
Oh my gosh. Red Sox, you better watch out.
Who they fired. They fired him.
No way.
Because he came up as the ringleader for this. And also Carlos Beltran, who was a player in 2017 for Houston.
Right.
He was named in the investigation too as one of the people who was pushing it.
Oh my god.
And he became the coach of the New York Mets this year.
Is he on?
He's fired.
No.
Bro, they got everybody who's like the ringleader for that.
Oh my gosh. That is awesome.
Drama, bro.
That sounds like a bunch of drama.
You need to check out the tweets from like all these major league players calling them out. A lot of New York
pissed or what?
A lot of New York Yankee players mad and LA Dodgers because they were the ones that were playing against them in the playoffs that would have won the championship if Houston wasn't cheating.
Oh heck no.
A lot of drama, bro. There's a fight tonight, bro. We're recording
who's
this
fighting? Who's
Saturday,
throwing them hands, boy?
McGregor versus the Cowboy.
No way. Who do you think is gonna win?
Man,
because I don't know too much about the Cowboy.
Yeah.
But McGregor is a good fighter. He is,
and Cowboy's a very solid fighter, but he's up there in age.
Right.
He's
a little older.
Yeah, I just think McGregor, the how aggressive he is and how he fights, I think he's gonna take the win.
That could be a good thing and a bad thing with how he fights because he's quick, he's nimble and everything else
But he can get caught if he
That's
rushes
what I'm saying.
to him. He's gonna get caught.
You slip up, you're gonna get knocked out.
Yeah, you gotta
basically.
be accurate, bro. So, guys, comment down below because by the time this video came out, who won? Let us know in the comments down below.
Yeah, I want to know who you were going for and if you were right. And don't try to cheat us, okay? We know you probably guessed the wrong person, so write it down in the comments.
And then finally, bro, Space Force, bro.
Bro, what about it?
They came out with their brand new uniforms.
Okay. Well, what's tell me about this freaking craziness that they decided to do right now because
brand new branch of the government.
Okay.
And what color would you expect Space Force
bro,
to
you're
have,
going to space. It should be dark, like black, okay? That's pitch black out there.
Right. Even white works.
But white works.
White works, What
else?
These people made their uniforms camo as the ordinary army green, beige, brown camo. Like,
why would you do that? Why? That's all we want to know.
Point? We're gonna be obvious targets out in space. Aliens gonna be like,
look at that camo flavored whatever. I don't know. We might be a Twix bar to them. You never know. Oh, that looks scrumdiddlyumptious. I'm just gonna take a snack out of that guy.
Bro, I don't see what they were thinking. Maybe those are just here.
They were trying to make us delicious. Yeah. I've always wanted a dream to grow up to be a Hershey's Kiss mom. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, bro, it makes no sense. They're getting roasted on Twitter. It was going viral for a second.
They probably deserve to.
I mean, hopefully those are just uniforms to use here on Earth, and then they got some cool looking.
Bro, you're the Space Force, okay? You have to, you are the elite of the elite. You are going out where no man has ventured.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta look freaking bad, dude.
We gotta look
bad
intimidating,
grass, okay?
bro. We got Thanos out there. We got a whole bunch of different aliens. We gotta look good, bro. We gotta look intimidating and tough.
I mean, even if they would have made them look like the Fantastic Four, I would have been okay with.
I mean, that's fine.
You're Space Force.
Yeah.
You deserve to look awesome, cool, helmets, everything. I mean, not this. Come on, man. They've worked too hard to get to this place.
What if they know something's coming, bro?
What? Like what?
Like why did now Space Force come to be? Like, why? What if the government knows of something coming in a couple years and they're trying to prepare, bro? I'm just saying.
What if they are? What if they seriously are? And
they can't shut us up before and back in the day, like say, oh no, there's no proof, there's nothing. No, we got the internet now, bro.
The internet is our powerhouse.
We got cameras all over the place.
Not only they can use them, we can use them too. Okay.
Yeah, we can prove anything
for sure.
Bro. We got this, bro.
But okay, Space so here's the thing: millennials are, and the younger generations, they're a little bit more curious.
Yeah.
You tell us there's an alien. There's no alien over here, guys. There's nothing over here. Can't see anything. That used to work for the boomers. Okay, boomers. Okay, that's not us anymore. All right.
No.
We dig in.
We find it.
You tell us there's no alien. I want to see for myself.
We find it and we take videotape it real quick with it.
Yeah.
We record
it. But first, let me take a selfie. That type of deal. That's us. Okay. So we're all up in the cheese, man.
It's okay. No saben, bro. No saben.
They don't know, bro. They don't know.
Anyways, let's get into the topic for today, bro. Enough fun.
Let's hear it.
Let's give these guys some value.
What they need in their life.
And let's talk about how we got started, bro.
Ooh, okay.
How did this whole journey start that is social media? How did we start? Let's start with you, bro. Like, what got you interested in social media? And where was your first piece of content posted?
So, take us back to, I'd say probably about 7 years ago.
Gotcha.
And I had just found out about couponing. Okay, so this goes back to the couponing days.
Back to the couponing empire.
Right. So I was sitting there watching Netflix and watching Extreme Couponers. Well, after watching probably about 20 of them, I binge watched like crazy. And I was like, I stopped for a second. I paused and I said, why can't I have my own show like that? Like, what is so different from this rinky-dink looking... what's that? Screech from Saved by the Bell?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's people like that are doing it. No offense, Screech. We love you. But anyways, just kind of a goofy nerd, right? So I was like, man, I can do this. I'm going to prove to myself and I'm going to record it and see how I do to make sure I got all the steps in order.
Nice.
And so I just started recording on my phone. That's all I did.
What kind of phone did you have? Do you remember?
I had an iPhone, like one of the first ones.
Okay.
And so I started recording on that. After I brought it home, I started editing it, and I was like, wow, this is really easy just to, consolidate the clips, make them smaller or, shorten them out and stuff like that. So I did that. I got addicted to the couponing as well as the videotaping. So it kind of came hand in hand.
Yeah.
And I absolutely loved it. I ran with it, man.
Oh, so YouTube was your first
platform
that you used content? Man.
Yep.
That's interesting. So
what about you?
YouTube was the first social media. Actually, it was MySpace. MySpace back in the day, bro.
Yes.
That's the one I found. But the one that got me into creating and content creating, recording video was YouTube.
Okay.
So I was in high school. I was in my room. I was on the computer. An old school laptop. Having a laptop was a big deal back in the day.
Huge.
Having internet was a big deal. Making sure nobody's on the telephone before using the internet.
Mom, get off the phone. Try to use the internet.
And then those free trials, bro, CDs, you remember?
Oh, yeah.
Did any of those ever work for you?
No, absolutely
no. I think we tried hacking them or tried codes in there or something.
Dude, I know, just using them as frisbees. That's all they were to me.
So yeah, I found YouTube and I found this website, and one of the first creators that I found was Timothy Delgado, who's a funny comedian,
hilarious
rapper, content creator.
All.
He does it all. Right now, he has shows on MTV. He was on Wild and Out. And he's known, and he's very chill, very cool person. I liked his attitude, his confidence, and everything.
Got that swagger,
he has that swag. He's a short little Asian boy, but he has the statue of big old tall guy, strong.
Yeah, he does,
and all that. So caught my eye of all his little creator group, and I was just like, man, these guys are creating online. This is an avenue that I can go. I saw that they were making money from it.
Oh yeah.
I was like, and me struggling for money, trying to help mom and dad, trying to find a job. I'm a DACA recipient, so finding a job back then wasn't easy. I would have to pick my lanes. So I saw that as an opportunity, and I just got dug into it. I started learning about it, started watching videos.
Yeah.
As soon as I could, I had like a little camera, simple
like
camera.
A handheld one?
Yeah, handheld family camera that all the families used to have, and I would record with that. And edit on my laptop, which sucked, and it took forever to edit like a 5-minute video because it was so slow. The software was weird. We didn't have Adobe back then.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's where starting slowly just stepping up there. And then I found Twitter. Okay. Twitter is my second platform, and there's where I grew the most. Twitter.
How'd you grow on Twitter though?
Man, it was a lot of networking.
Okay.
A lot of connections that I made.
So just like random walk-ups or random like follows on Twitter,
yes,
or what?
And following the creators that I found on YouTube.
Okay.
Talking to them, commenting on their videos, trying to be that top comment,
right?
Replying to their videos, and then following them on social media and talking to them. And I'll get into that whenever we talk about Twitter, because there's a lot of different things that I did to go in there. But yeah, Twitter, and then ultimately Instagram was my last one. Yeah, and TikTok's popping now. I made an account. Might be posting soon, but
you got to, bro.
Let's talk about how some good tips on how to start, and let's help these guys out. People who haven't started social media yet, maybe have tried but quit. All you dreamers out there, and this could be, this is for somebody who wants to be a creator, content creator. If you just want to have social media just to watch other people, this doesn't really concern you. You can take these tips and use them. But
there's a few they might use.
Yeah, there's a few they could use, but these are for the tips for people who want to start a brand, start creating some content, maybe even start a business.
Yeah.
Just stuff like that. So let's go with number one. And these are ones that I found online, and just pick the best ones that I think I liked and that will benefit you. And let us know if you guys want to talk about one specific one, go into more detail, leave a comment down below.
Yep.
We could be replying to some answers. Any questions you have, DM us, leave it in the comments. But let's go with number one, bro. First of all, start off with identifying your goal.
You gotta have your goals social media. Listed.
What's the reason you're creating content for? Like, why are you doing it? It could be to show people how to do something. You just want to inspire people, stuff like that. Focus on your message. That's it.
You gotta have a goal, guys, because if you don't have a goal in mind whenever you first start this, whatever social media platform you're gonna start, you've got to have an end goal. What is my outcome to this going to be? So for me, I wanted to start vlogging because I wanted those memories. I wanted to literally look back on all of my creations, all of my videos, but relive those memories because I'm there, I'm videotaping and I'm capturing it in that real vivid moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So to rewatch that later, boom, that's the only reason I started vlogging to begin with.
Yeah, a goal for me was one, to get opportunities I never thought I could, because I would see these creators doing some really cool stuff with brands, really cool events. And then the second for my content goal was I started vlogging because my dad was put in jail when he was 11, like I've mentioned before. So I wanted to record my life so he can see it when he gets out. Like in my bio,
like
I
how
had
you grew up.
Yeah, how I grew up, everything, so he can have something to look back on whenever he gets back out. And that was my ultimate goal. It was that, and to have cool opportunities and that I saw these YouTubers making. That's
your passion, or your why you're doing it, like your goal is what will motivate you to continue to create. Even on the days that you are just like, I am tired, done with this, I'm just tired,
fed up, wife or husband's pissing you off, kids are making you mad.
It's the whole thing, guys. So you've got to really dig your heels in deep and stop yourself and say, what am I doing this for? What is my goal? What am I trying to achieve out of this? Once you can get that down, it's all going to be downhill from there, baby.
And don't be scared when you want to change your goal.
No, not at all.
Like overall, I think we have one main goal, one big goal that we have for our whole lives. But in between, we're going to have different goals we're going to set up that may change. Like, don't be scared. You don't love that thing anymore.
Alter it.
That's fine. Change it. It's okay. Yeah, you lose a little bit of audience, but I mean, are you just going to stick to one thing for the rest of your life? I mean, you have no choice.
Yeah.
You want to be happy. You want to be able to create and not have a problem with it. Change.
Adapt.
You can't be scared to change your goal.
I love it.
Let's go to number 2. Identify your audience.
You've got to know who you're talking to.
Who are you talking to? Who are you trying to get through?
And that's something that me and Rupert actually discussed. When upon starting this podcast, we have to know who our audience is. Who is going to be watching this? Who's going to be interested in the type of content that we're putting out? And we want to know from you guys, or learn from you guys. That's why we asked you guys, leave comments down below. What do y'all want to see us do next? Because ideally, y'all are the ones helping us provide this content for other content creators as yourself. So it's a huge community. That's what we're doing here, baby. Okay?
Yeah. You create a community, you identify your audience, and you do content for them.
Right.
And it has to be content, first of all, that you love to do.
Yes.
But of course, you're going to have to, adjust to your audience. You know, you may catch a viral video that's going to bring in a different type of audience.
That's true.
But you can still take your message, tweak it a little bit to appeal to that audience. So, know who you're talking to, because it's going to help you when you're creating content. When you're trying to come up with video ideas, knowing who you're talking to is going to help a lot.
Huge.
Number 3, select the best platforms.
Ooh. So for everyone, I would say it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
Not everyone's going to be on YouTube or be comfortable on YouTube. Not everyone's going to be, comfortable on Instagram, making sure they have the right picture with the right background, lighting, everything. It just might not be their strong suit.
You have to see what you're good at, what you love to do, and what you're good at. I mean, you may just be good at voice and just have a podcast. Podcasts don't have to have video. You can be just an Apple podcast on Spotify and using your voice, which is, it's so easy to record a podcast. You can do it pretty much anywhere. As long as you have the equipment one day in your room.
You can even start it on your phone.
Exactly. Yeah. With the Anchor app, which is what we use. And they allow you to record it on your phone and just go ahead and do it. And a lot of people do it.
Plug in one of those earphones or headphones and just start talking, man.
Start talking what you love to, your passion, what do you love to do. Start talking about advice you want to give to people. That's one way to start a podcast. I mean, YouTube, if you love creating videos, love vlogging, love sharing moments of your family, YouTube is a great platform.
It's huge,
for
man.
it.
That's what we did.
Yeah. If you're, Instagram's more artistic,
artsy fartsy.
Yeah, artsy fartsy. You got a theme going on. You're trying to show off some brand new clothing. You're trying to put something together.
Body, No, I'm kidding.
We got TikTok popping now, which is like
insane.
A short form video format where
almost like a Vine.
Yeah, Vine used to be just like one-liners.
Yeah,
one quick joke and
or raw stories, man.
Exactly.
I mean, people just tell story times on there all the time.
There's a lot of advice too on TikTok.
A lot of tricks, tips, hacks.
Doctors have TikToks giving out advice.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just different. So many platforms. So I would list down your top qualities, what you're good at: taking pictures, making videos, talking, writing. Of course, there's writing. I mean, Twitter.
Ton of avenues.
You got some good one-liner jokes. Twitter's a great platform for that.
Tag us in them.
Yeah, I mean, they will love to read them. Be hilarious.
For sure.
Yeah, so writing's another option. So just try to figure out what you're good at, what you love to do, or what you want to learn, and just pick one. Just try not to spread yourself too thin.
Yeah.
Start off with
start off small and then kind of work your way out.
Work your way out.
Because if not, you'll be overwhelmed. If you try to just swim in the big, pond of just everything, it's like drinking out of a water hose.
It can get crazy.
How many analogies can we do on this thing? You're going to rewatch that and be like, oh, yeah, he was doing a lot of analogies in there.
Good job. Okay, Eminem.
What else we got going on?
Let's check for sponsors first.
All right, let's check.
All right, you ready?
Your turn on your laptop. Maybe yours is better.
3, 2, 1. I don't see anything, bro.
Nothing.
No.
Oh my gosh.
We're too poor. All right, bro. No sponsors for that. Okay. Let's go for number 4.
It's all right. We'll get one day.
Number 4 in how to start social media is...
What's that?
Consistency, bro.
Ooh.
One of the most hardest and difficult, and I would say the thing that usually stops creators.
I think so too.
Holds them back. Consistency. Because it's not easy, man.
It's not. There's days that you do not, and I repeat, do not want to film.
Yeah.
Flat out. You don't want to film. You're just like, I'm tired. I don't want to get out of bed. I got better things to do. But at the same time, at that point, you have an audience who is expecting content.
Yeah.
Because you've posted, whether it be 1 time, 2 times, or whatever. You make a schedule. You let your audience know.
Yep.
Once they know to be there on those days, and they're going to be expecting a video. I did that, trust me, tons of times. And they're like, yo, where's the video at, bro?
Yeah.
Like, yo, I'm working on it, man. I'm sorry. But
especially when you're working adults have to pay bills.
Oh, man.
You have kids to raise. You have so much to do. And, it's easier for kids in high school, kids still in school, which is great. You guys need to take advantage of that. If you're still in school, live with your parents. Take advantage of it.
Start now.
I know it can get hard, and sometimes, noises in the house sometimes messes up. Your schedule's not going to be perfect, but it's way more than what we have. Like, we have only a certain amount of time we could record.
Limited.
We would love to be doing these podcasts almost daily, if not every other day.
That would be
but
sick.
It's just not possible right now, guys. We got bills to pay.
Right.
But that's why we got our dreamers who are going to be supporting us,
helping
us
out.
Here we go. But yeah, and I would say set your schedule determining your drive. Like, there's some people who can work, and there's some people who just, they need some time off.
Well, they go hard as heck, like for maybe a couple of hours and don't have to go as long.
Yep.
But they get as much, accomplished as needed.
Yeah.
In that short time frame.
So I mean, find your drive and determine what your drive is. Like, are you willing to stay up to 3 or 4 in the morning and work the next day? If that's something you want to do, go for it, man.
Gotta make sacrifices.
Make sure you're just taking care of your body. You're getting that healthy food, that sleep enough, and go ahead and do it, man. But ultimately, what's gonna help you work hard?
What's that?
Is actually doing something you love. Again, if you love doing it, you're gonna do it. If you don't love doing it, if you don't love what you're talking about, if you don't love what you're filming, if you don't love what you're trying to show, you're not gonna want to do it.
Your attention's not there.
Yeah. And I think it's something that a lot of people realize by just creating different types of content. They find out, oh wait, that content, I don't like doing it. I like doing this one more. So, in the beginning, explore, see what you like.
See what your options
are. Try all
are.
the different platforms. And then ultimately, you're going to find yourself deciding, oh, you know what? I like this platform.
I enjoy doing this over here.
Exactly.
And I don't like doing this crap right here.
Exactly. And because there's a lot of creators that say they're about to start something and they end up not doing it. Mm-hmm. And it's sometimes just that drive ain't there. That consistency needs to be there.
It needs to.
Algorithm love consistency,
right?
They love, YouTube loves people who are posting daily.
They
every
promote
other
them
day.
Even more and more.
They promote them even more. So it's very important that you just stick to a schedule. Of course, at first you're not going to be perfect, but try to stick to it as much as you can.
But your audience will realize that. They know you're human.
Yeah.
Okay, they know we're all human beings. We all make mistakes. We're not going to be perfect.
Yeah.
But building that relationship with them and that understanding of like, hey guys, you know me, like I usually post on Wednesdays, but it always ends up being Thursday. So watch for a new video next Wednesday/Thursday.
Keeping it real, bro.
You know what I mean?
Just
and they become attracted to that. You know what I mean?
So talking about consistency, bro.
Yeah.
We talked about, I called you out last episode. My bad, bro.
Did.
But you did. As your brother, I'm gonna keep it real, and I want you to.
I appreciate
be posting.
that. Keeping me accountable.
Exactly. So, why haven't you been consistent, bro? Because you're good at creating content. What's been holding you back? One thing, just
so
as an example.
Say it's really, really just making sure that the content I put out is quality-wise perfect within my view, basically. So, like, I'm my biggest critic. And it works for me some days, and some days it doesn't. It kind of hurts. It hurts me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So the thing is that what I do all the time is I'll make a piece of content and I'll save it, and I don't post. But I have it. It'll be edited and everything.
Wow.
But I just don't post because I'm like, one, am I gonna get judged for this? And it might not even be anything crazy judgment.
Yeah, it's just you never know.
Like,
with
is anyone gonna like this video? But again, I have to remind myself. I go back to my why did I start doing this?
Okay.
And I have to remind myself, you started this because you wanted to make memories and rewatch them later vividly.
Gotcha.
So I have to stress that to myself every time I give up, or every time that I'm like, I'm not gonna post this. I just make it happen.
Gotcha.
I have to. What about you?
Yeah, because I haven't been consistent, bro. It's like, I tell you, but I, especially on Instagram, the past week or two, I haven't even posted yet. But for me, it's been that transitioning of direction of my content, because I have content. I know what kind of content I want to put. It's just been packaging, which is what I've talked about the past couple episodes. It's my brand 8989. I created now, and I'm rebranding everything right now. I'm trying to I've been writing down different types of contents I want to write about it.
Okay.
So right now it's been just lack of direction, which is something that a lot of people can suffer.
Yeah,
I mean,
of course.
It's been 30 years of my life, and I've been trying to find that direction, and I think I found it now with this brand.
That's good.
And because we want to create, and when we are doing something we love, we're doing it, bro. We've been doing this podcast consistently,
and it's something we both love.
Yeah, we've been meeting every Saturday. We've recorded and we've been posting, which is episode 6. So we've been consistent. And it's just, I think it's just again, it's that passion. Is if you have that passion and you love that thing that you're doing, we're gonna keep doing it.
Right.
So I think we haven't been loving exactly what we've been doing on social media.
And most people see us recording, oh wow, this is their 6th episode. But what they don't realize is that we've met more than, I would say, 8 weeks in a row. To record podcast for them and just get everything planned out and made right. You know, we had all the equipment set up and everything else, and just making sure that all the background looks great for you guys.
Buying new equipment and you know, just preparing stuff. But consistent, guys. When you love what you're doing, you're gonna stay consistent. If you're seeing that you're not being consistent, try to find out why. Most likely is that you're not loving something going on with the process.
Change something in that whatever calculation of yours.
And one thing that can help you stay consistent, give you ideas, is here. Number 5 is keep an eye out on what's trending.
Ooh.
See, you got to stay relevant, especially with this algorithm. If something's being talked about at that certain time, you know, it's good to talk about it. It's good to mention it. It's good to dissect it or whatever for your videos, because you're going to be recommended and stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, people want to see the top trending things that are going on because they always want to be in the know, right? The FOMO.
Yeah.
If you guys know what FOMO means, it's fear of missing out. Okay. That's just our world that we live in. So everyone's going to want to know what's trending. So, for example, there's these jellies on TikTok. I don't know if you guys have seen them or not.
Any TikTokers out there?
I know. Leave a comment. Leave your TikTok handle.
Leave your TikToks. We'll follow them.
For sure. But the TikTok candy challenge is like these candies. It's almost like a jelly, and it's in the shape of a fruit. So it'd be like a strawberry or a pineapple or whatever it is, right?
Gelatina.
Yes, exactly. So then people are biting this. So just like sticking it in their mouth, chomping down, and it can either go 2 ways. One, it could shoot into your mouth.
Oh, I would hope so.
Yeah. And the other is shoot all over the camera.
What?
Yes. So again, these are why all these TikTokers are getting famous, because then it shoots all over the camera and they're like, oh, like their reaction just goes nuts.
Mess,
yeah,
it's like a gamble. It's like you're taking a gamble.
50-50 shot,
so
boys.
It's like clear plastic around it, soft enough for you to bite down on.
Right.
And it's just a gamble to see if do they taste good? Do you know? Have you tasted?
I don't know. I can't find them. They're literally sold out. So all the 99-cent stores sell them. And I've checked every 99-cent store in the Metroplex, and every single one is sold out.
It's like Unique trying to find mini brands.
Oh
bro.
my gosh, I know. Shout out Unique, man.
She's a beast. I found a really cool thing that I want to show her.
Yeah.
I found a little mini toothpaste.
Okay.
That comes in a portable toothpaste toothbrush.
What?
That they stick the little, but it's like a little mini brand Colgate toothpaste.
No way.
But it actually has toothpaste in it.
What?
Yeah, it's really cool. I want to send it to her so she can
awesome.
share. But yeah, keeping up with the trends, guys, and it can be at a big point of view, like what's going on around the world,
right? Topics.
And Twitter's a great place for that. Twitter will always keep you up to date on what's going on. So if you don't have a Twitter, even if you're not going to create for Twitter, I would recommend you get a Twitter just so you can keep up with what's trending.
Twitter's everything instant.
Yes.
I mean, if something happens, guy just fell off the building.
Yes.
I mean, someone's tweeting about it, and it's like instantly, like it's live.
And then one of those things trending could be something that you're talking about, something that has to do with your content, and you can, use it to boost your numbers. And also as worldwide, figure out what's trending, but also figure out what's trending in your market, like in your type of content. What's going on with painters? Like if you're a painter and want to create paintings, what's the trending things going on with painters?
Where's everyone painting nowadays?
Yeah. Follow fellow painters, follow fellow creators, and see what they're creating and what's trending on their page, and take some points of views, take some pointers, and
it'll help you out. It'll help you boost your numbers too. For sure.
Exactly. Become one with the community and just take advantage of it. Keep it moving. Numero 6.
What is it?
Engage with your audience.
I love this one.
Engage with the audience. Teach.
So not only do you gotta know them, you gotta like really know them.
Yeah.
So it has to do with talking, guys. You gotta talk to us. We enjoy having the conversation, go back and forth. And again, we get a chance to know who you guys are and build that relationship.
It feels so good to get comments, bro.
It does.
Anytime we get that notification for a comment, I'm like, oh, what they're saying, what are they talking about, what they love. Yeah, like, it's just so awesome to be able to talk to the viewers behind the camera.
For sure.
You can't do it any other way but commenting, DMs.
That's true.
And just engaging and, become one with the community, like I just said, with your audience, with your area of expertise that you're doing.
Right.
Like I said, for painters, find all the different painters in your area.
Yep.
Like find a hashtag that uses hashtag painters, hashtag Dallas painters, and go follow those people that are posting that, because most likely they're around your area. And
be careful, okay? Because you never know who they are. But yeah, maybe a group meetup. Something.
Yeah, group meetup. Don't be going in with nobody who has a private page. You can't see anything.
Right, exactly. Might get yourself hurt.
And do it on all platforms too. You can do it on Twitter. You can do it on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok,
Snapchat.
Mostly all of them have the hashtag platform where you can find people doing what you love. If you're a guitar player, hashtag guitar players.
Oh, yeah.
Hashtag anything, man.
The sky is the limit.
Show número 7.
What is it?
Measure your progress, bro. Like, we don't want our dreamers to be creating content and just staying in one spot
not
moving forward. Maybe sometimes even going back, and they don't even know.
They have no idea.
You have to measure progress. Only to a certain point.
Right.
Don't get
so caught up in the numbers.
Don't go into it too crazy, but just make sure you're steady moving up.
I agree.
Getting more followers, getting more viewers. Again, if you want to be a creator, if you're a business, if you're using the social media for that, it's good to measure progress. Don't be naive and don't care about the numbers, because you're not going to care about the numbers, but if you want to live off of what you're doing,
right,
you have to be watching the numbers and make sure you're going to be able to pay bills and stuff like that.
Because
right?
if not, you're going to be up,
You're going to be working a 9 to 5 and filming every Saturday.
I agree.
Yeah. Número 8. Thumbnails and captions.
Ooh, this is my weakness right here, bro.
It's not easy.
Like, I can admit to when I'm not good at something. It takes a lot, but I'm not good at thumbnails. I'll tell you that right now.
Like, I'm not good at speaking properly. I'm not good at reading. But yeah, thumbnails and captions are something so important to the algorithm.
They are, because it catches your eye.
It can catch your audience's attention real quick. It can define your video in just one picture.
Yeah,
and
a picture's worth 1,000 words.
It can go against you or it can go with you. It just depends on how you do it. And there's lots of people posting videos on YouTube on how to create thumbnails, what's the best way. I would really recommend you studying on thumbnails and captions. Go
check it out, because I'm sure there, like Rupert said, there's a ton of videos out there that'll walk you through step by step on how to do it, what attracts the eye, what to avoid using, things like that. So definitely do some due diligence and go check it out for sure.
Yeah, and it's something that I think is very important once you start creating and start being consistent. Because first, be consistent. Just post. Just post. Just post. Just get the content out there. Once you start getting the content out there, you can start tweaking the thumbnail, working on the thumbnail. But the most important thing is to post, and just be conscious of when you're posting. Just at first in the beginning, just try to pick a nice thumbnail. Like, make sure you look at the thumbnail options. Pick one that deals with what the video's about.
Right.
Smiley face. Face thumbnails usually do. Yeah. Having your face expressions, stuff like that. So if you can do that real quick, pop one up. Doesn't have to be too fancy, but there is a science to thumbnails and captions, and they preach it a lot on YouTube.
What is that?
A lot of YouTube, just like the type of words that could trend, the expressions that you could use, even the colors that you use. There's science to all that. It's very specific.
Everything, man.
I don't want you guys getting caught up on that in the beginning. I want you guys to post first. Just
you got to just start shooting, start posting. That's it.
And creating that content is key for right now.
It'll get you in the repetition. Just start building that confidence. So
a show. Number 9.
Last one, or second to last one. Here we go.
Find friends doing the same type of content you want to create, as in local people that you're going to work with physically around your area.
Yes.
Which is how we found each other.
Exactly. That's exactly how we found each other, man. I mean, if it wasn't for me, wanting to reach out to you or did you? I don't know. You might have reached out to me.
I reached out to you, bro.
I think you did.
Yeah, because I invited you to the Chips screening.
Oh yeah, that was the first one.
Yeah,
okay.
the Chips screening.
Yeah,
I think I hit you up on Twitter,
and you were like, "Yo, I got some free passes."
Oh, you know how I found you? I found you through Art Together. Yes, I found you through Art Together.
So you saw them or their channel?
Yes, I saw their channel, and then that's where I found Unique. I found you.
Okay. Jess Boss.
Yes, Jess Boss. Yes,
and then Walker's mom.
And I saw that you were local, and I was like, "Oh, Mark's local?
Yeah, buddy. Let's invite him fool up.
Hey, come over, bro. Come over."
So he reached out to me. He was like, "Yo, hey, come over. I got a movie screening for a movie." I was like, "All right, I'll be there." And then we just started hanging out after that. I started talking. I'm like, "Yo, let me get your number," and just connected that way, man. I was appreciative.
Been creating content ever since. If you guys haven't checked out our World's Hottest Lollipop video, still one of my favorite videos that we've created, bro.
It was my favorite too.
It sucks, but
it did suck really bad.
It's hilarious, and I don't know.
It burned and it hurt so bad.
We need to repost that on Twitter. Just the funny moments, for example, this guy threw up and it literally just launched
it was like
out
projectile, just milk coming out like a huge glob.
And yeah, guys, find creators local to your area that you can meet up with and create with. Start talking online.
Yes.
Start exchanging ideas. And again, you can find them through hashtag, guys. You do hashtag whatever your type of content is, guitars, octopuses,
anything.
Hashtag octopuses Dallas, and something should come up. Or just type in Dallas in your area and go down everybody who's posting and see, you'll find somebody posting the type of content
whatever
that you
city
like.
you live in.
Yeah, whatever city you're in. I'm just biased because Dallas is the greatest city in the world.
Whoop, whoop. All right, so hit him with the last one, bro. They gotta know this.
It's very important, guys. Very key.
What is it?
Something I want you guys to understand when you start this is have time set aside for time off social media.
Ooh, so like blackout time.
Blackout time.
So
1 day,
no social
2 days,
media.
3 days where social media is not the main focus of the day.
You are a ghost on social media that point.
I mean, guys, and you can set up scheduled tweets, scheduled posts where you don't even have to get on Instagram and Twitter to post that day.
Does it automatically for you.
You can take a break, but just make sure you make that time to take off break and be with family, be outdoors, exercise, do the meal plan for the week, relax at home, enjoy a show. It's very important to relax.
It's like work. So you want to unplug and unwind.
Yes.
Don't take this as like, this is my hobby. I like doing it on the side. Yes, that might be what it is, but don't get yourself, jacked up. This is literally still a job. So take time away from it. Spend time with your kids, with your family. Unplug, unwind.
For sure, because when you love something and you're driven, you're going to be working, and you may not even realize it, but one day it's just going to hit you and you're tired, you're fed up, you're lost, you're like, where did the time go? Like, you're burnt out.
Yep.
You're burnt out. So, once a week, every 2 weeks, whatever you decide, whatever fits you, just take some time off and just enjoy the real world. Because again, like I said, a lot of people say, these kids are just too much into social media. You need to shut that down, whatever, blah, blah, boomer.
Okay, boomer.
But, social media is the internet now.
It is.
It's basically what the internet is. So there's no way around it. And it doesn't have to be a bad thing. It can be good. It can educate a lot of people. But
it does.
Having too much of it and just wasting your time looking at content that has nothing to do with anything, that's just people opening cans, people popping pimples.
Yeah, exactly.
And just stuff that can be fun and enjoyable, but just like I said,
don't get caught up in it.
Take the break.
Take the break, guys.
Take a breather. Relax.
Have a Snickers.
Everybody, take a deep breath.
That felt good, didn't it?
Life is good, bro. We're healthy. We're blessed.
Yes.
We have a roof over our heads.
We do.
There's a lot of people out there who are suffering. We're blessed.
We are. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode of
DISAMOOD. That's a mood, bro.
That was a mood, bro. Guys, leave a comment down below. Let us know what you guys think about the episode. We are so excited to hear from you guys. How many subscribers are we at too?
We're 21 last time I checked, bro. And our goal, temporary goal, of course, is 10,000 for the year.
Yes.
We want 10,000, but I really want to get to that 1,000 mark.
Let's hit the 1,000 mark,
1,000 mark.
We'll make it a more obtainable goal, like in the near future.
Every YouTuber you hear will tell you that the first 1,000 are the hardest. The first 1,000, the first 10,000, the first 100,000 are the hardest.
It is.
Because once you have 1 million subscribers, getting to 2 million is quick and easy.
It ain't nothing but a G thing, baby.
But let's get to the first 1,000 subscribers. So please subscribe if you're watching this. 50% of our audience who watches these videos on YouTube for my audio people.
Okay.
Go check out our YouTube channel. But 50% of our audience, bro, is not subscribed.
What?
Which is no bueno.
Uh-oh. So you guys better get on that. So if you watch this video on YouTube, let's just say you need to subscribe. Turn on the notification bell right next to the subscribe button. That way you get notified whenever we post the next video.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think they should freaking, get all the tablets in their house and go and subscribe from every single tablet.
Take all your family and members' phone and subscribe.
Yes, grab your abuelita's phone and say, Abuelita, can I please use it for a second? Subscribe to DISAMOOD.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We love y'all. I hope y'all learned something. Please share this with anybody you know.
And until next time.
See you on Friday for episode number 7.
Peace.